Hi there. My name is Kelly Koenig, and I have had diabetes for 33 years, which is just nuts when you think about it. Type 1 diabetes for 33 years. I was diagnosed as a little girl, and now I'm a woman, and the time's gone by like that. Crazy. Oh, that's a better snap. I'm also a diabetes blogger. I blog at diabetesdeliciousness.blogspot.com, which is just a mouthful to spell, so I know you'll find it. But that's really not important. What's really important is you're not alone, okay? You are not alone in living with your diabetes. And I get why you feel that way sometimes, because I feel that way sometimes. And I grew up in a family that had 3 other people with diabetes in it, and I still felt type 1 diabetes in it, and I still felt alone sometimes. I felt scared, and I felt sorry. I was the child that always said she was sorry, because I would see how back then we tested urine, and then blood sugar readings. I would see how they'd upset my parents if they were high, and as a kid, I didn't realize that my parents were upset at the number. I thought they were upset with me, and I felt terrible for making them sad and scared and mad and angry. So in middle school, I just kind of started fudging my numbers, and it didn't help me at all. It didn't help anybody. High school, I just wanted to be popular and normal and be like everybody else, and, that didn't really work either. College, I just wanted to be normal, because I had friends, and I was normal with a vengeance. And the thing is, I should have just embraced my own normal, because everybody has their own reality of what normal is, okay? As a person with diabetes, you and I, we test our blood sugar like 1,000,000 times a day. We're counting carbs. There's numbers going in our head. We are doing correction boluses and temporary basal rates to work out, and we're always thinking, we are always thinking about what we put in our body and the physical activity that we put our body through, and it's a lot of work. But that's our normal, okay? Now, there are some people, like in Wisconsin, who on 27 below degree days, on Sunday afternoons usually, sometimes Saturdays, in the winter, they paint their faces, and the pack is back on their chest, and they sit in the snow without shirts on with signs and chests that say the pack is back. And they think that's a perfectly normal Sunday afternoon. I think that's nuts, but that's their normal. And you know what? I think it works for them. Some people like speed metal. They get into that music. It gives me a headache. I don't get it. I don't really understand the words, too, when they start to sing, but whatever. It works for them. I'm okay with that. So, diabetes is what's our normal, and our normal is interesting and frustrating and challenging, but it's doable, okay? You can do diabetes, and I don't mean it, like that kind of sounds like a porn title, so I did erase that. What I mean is that you can live with diabetes. You can live a great life with diabetes. You can do anything. You can be anything. And don't listen to people who say that you can't, because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You can do or be anything. You just need to work a little harder. And by working, I mean testing your blood sugars and dealing with all the diabetes accoutrements, the pumps, the CGMs, the multiple daily injections, the test strips on the carpet, the test strips you find in your pocket, the test strips that you can't even believe the places that you find them. You just got to do it. And there's nothing you can't do. Except make insulin, and we can't make insulin. It's about the only thing we can't do. You want to be whatever, you can do it, okay? You want to be a scientist? Outstanding, man. You're so much smarter than I am. Do it. You want to be an actor? Be a good one, and don't be afraid of any role. You want to be a lawyer? Pass the bar. And it helps if you like to argue, so go for it. You want to be a mathematician? God bless you, because I can't do math at all. We do diabetes math. That's a different thing. Anyway, you can do it. You want to be a parent? You can absolutely do it with diabetes. There are wonderful diabetes mommies and daddies out there raising some awesome children, including my own dad. It was a type 1. So yeah, you can be a parent. And my sister with type 1 has 3 sons. And I know so many parents, type 1 parents in the diabetes online community. Speaking of, whenever you think that you can't do it, and whenever you feel alone, you're not. You're so not alone. I mean, when you feel that way, you need to call up someone. You need to call up a doctor or a therapist or your best friend or your sister or your brother. You need to call someone. Or you need to get on Google and Google diabetes blogs and diabetes online support groups and all that good stuff. And, great, my battery just is going dead. And you will find a world of outstanding, amazing, and fantastical diabetes bloggers, online support systems, online social networks, all about diabetes. And here's the thing. They're going to inspire you. And you are going to inspire them. And you're going to do a great job. And you will realize that you are never alone with your diabetes and that you can do it. You can live a great life. And don't let anyone tell you you can't. And you know what? We have your back. When you think you can't, just talk to one of us, and we'll let you know that you can. And when I think I can't, I talk to the people online, and they tell me that I can, and they make me believe I can. You can do anything. Faulty pancreas or not, you rock. And that's all I have to say. So, you can do it. Bye. See you soon. Talk to you soon. You can do it.